Hey there, automotive enthusiasts! Today we're diving into a timeless debate. Old cars versus new cars. This age-old tussle between vintage charm and modern innovation has always stirred the pot in the world of automobiles. From the unique designs of old cars to the cutting-edge technology of the new, each has its own appeal. Whether you're a vintage lover or a fan of the latest tech, we'll explore the pros and cons of both in this episode. Scene script. Let's kick things off with the classics. First and foremost, old cars possess a timeless charm that simply can't be replicated. They're a tangible piece of history, each with a unique story to tell. From the curvaceous body of a 1950 Chevrolet to the iconic lines of a 1960 Mustang, classic cars boast designs and styling that unmistakably stand out in a crowd. They command attention and admiration, often becoming a conversation starter at any gathering. Moving on, the affordability of classic cars is another significant plus. Compared to their brand-new counterparts, vintage vehicles often come with a lower upfront price tag. This makes the dream of classic car ownership more accessible to many. Whether you're a budding car enthusiast or a seasoned collector, the financial entry point for old cars can be quite appealing. Lastly, let's talk about simplicity. In a time before computerized systems and advanced electronics took over, cars were mechanically simpler. This simplicity translates to easier and more straightforward maintenance and repairs. For those who love getting their hands dirty, an old car provides the perfect opportunity for DIY tinkering. You can pop the hood, roll up your sleeves, and dive into the mechanics of your ride without needing a degree in computer science. However, it's not just about the practical aspects. There's a certain satisfaction derived from understanding and working on your own vehicle, a sense of achievement that's often missing with modern, tech-laden cars. So whether it's the allure of a bygone era, the prospect of more affordable ownership, or the joy of hands-on maintenance, old cars have plenty to offer. They're not just modes of transportation, but symbols of personal expression and pieces of automotive history that you can own, restore, and cherish. Clearly, these classics hold their own unique allure. But of course, there are downsides too. As much as we love the character and charm of vintage cars, it's crucial to also consider some of the challenges that come with owning these timeless beauties. One of the main drawbacks of older cars is their need for regular maintenance. Vintage vehicles can be high maintenance, with their parts becoming increasingly scarce and often costly. Many of these parts aren't mass-produced anymore, which can make repairs a lengthy and expensive process. Plus, finding a mechanic who is familiar with old-school engines and components could be a challenge in itself. Fuel efficiency is another area where old cars often fall short. They're generally less fuel efficient than their modern counterparts. This not only impacts your wallet at the gas pump, but also your carbon footprint. If you're planning on using a vintage car as your daily driver, you might want to consider the impact on your fuel budget and the environment. Safety is another critical aspect to consider. Older cars lack many of the modern safety features that we've come to expect in today's vehicles. You won't find things like airbags, anti-lock brakes, or electronic stability control in most vintage cars. So, while they might ooze charm and nostalgia, they might not provide the same level of protection in the event of an accident. Moreover, comfort and convenience are other areas where old cars might not measure up. The plush seats, climate control, and smooth rides we enjoy in modern cars are often missing in older models. So if you're used to the comforts of a modern vehicle, driving a vintage car might feel like stepping back in time. In conclusion, while vintage cars have a unique appeal and charm, they also come with their own set of challenges. The high maintenance, lower fuel efficiency, lack of modern safety features, and minimal comfort are all factors to weigh when considering a vintage vehicle. These are some considerations to bear in mind if you're thinking about going vintage. The key is to strike a balance between your love for the classics and practicality. Now let's shift gears to the new kids on the block. The new cars, with their shiny exteriors and high-tech interiors, offer a plethora of benefits that make them an attractive option for many. Let's delve into the major pros of owning a new car. First off, the advanced technology. From smart infotainment systems to driver assistance features, new cars are a tech lover's paradise. Imagine having a car that can parallel park itself, or one that alerts you when you're drifting out of your lane? How about a car that can even brake automatically if it senses a potential collision? These aren't just fancy features for bragging rights. They're practical tools that make driving easier, safer, and more enjoyable. Next, we have fuel efficiency. With the growing concern for the environment, car manufacturers have made significant strides in improving fuel efficiency. New cars, especially hybrids and electric vehicles, can save you a considerable amount at the pump. This not only puts less strain on your wallet, but it also reduces your carbon footprint. It's a win-win situation. Now, let's talk about safety. Modern cars are designed with safety as a top priority. They're not just equipped with more airbags, but also with advanced safety features, such as electronic stability control, traction control, and blind spot detection. Not to mention, the structural integrity of new cars is far superior to their older counterparts, offering better protection in the event of a collision. Lastly, there's the benefit of warranty. A new car comes with the peace of mind of a manufacturer's warranty. This means if anything goes wrong in the first few years, you're covered. It's like a safety net that gives you confidence in your purchase. So, the modern machines pack quite a punch with their advanced features. They offer a combination of high-tech conveniences, fuel efficiency, enhanced safety, and warranty coverage. But remember, every rose has its thorn. In the next segment, we'll explore the cons of owning a new car. Stay tuned. But as always, there are trade-offs. When you're eyeing that shiny new model, it's important to consider the potential downsides as well. First off, we have the dreaded D word, depreciation. The moment you drive that brand new car off the lot, it starts to lose value. In fact, most new cars lose about 20 to 30% of their value within the first year alone. That's a hefty price to pay for that new car smell. Next up, we have complexity. While all those high-tech features and advanced systems can be fantastic, they can also be a headache when things go wrong. Modern cars are increasingly complex, often requiring specialized technicians for repairs and maintenance. And let's not forget, these high-tech repairs can come with a high-tech price tag. The days of tinkering under the hood with a basic set of tools are becoming a thing of the past. Speaking about the past, remember when you could tell a car's make and model with just a glance? Well, that brings us to our third point, homogeneity. Many modern cars tend to share similar designs and features, which can lead to a lack of individuality. For some, this isn't a big deal, but for those who value distinctiveness and standing out from the crowd, the uniformity of modern cars might feel a bit uninspiring. Last but not least, let's talk about the environmental impact. While new cars are generally more fuel efficient than their older counterparts, the process of manufacturing a new car has a significant environmental footprint. So if you're concerned about Mother Earth, this is another factor to take into account. So there you have it. Depreciation, complexity, homogeneity, and environmental considerations. These are some factors to consider if you're leaning towards a brand new ride. So, which is better, old or new? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? We've journeyed through the charm and simplicity of classic cars, weighed against their maintenance challenges and lack of modern safety features. On the other hand, we've celebrated the advanced technology and fuel efficiency of new cars, while acknowledging their rapid depreciation and potential lack of individuality. The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. It's a matter of personal preference, financial feasibility, and practical needs. Are you a purist, drawn to the timeless aesthetics and hands-on mechanics of older models, or are you a tech lover, attracted to the latest advancements in safety, connectivity, and sustainability found in newer cars? But let's not forget about the middle ground. There are countless modern classics out there offering a blend of vintage character and modern conveniences. These cars can often provide the best of both worlds, combining the visual appeal and mechanical simplicity of classic cars with the comfort, safety, and fuel efficiency of modern vehicles. In the end, the old versus new debate is less about superiority and more about individuality. It's about finding that perfect vehicle that resonates with your personality, meets your needs, and fits within your budget. Ultimately, it's about finding the perfect balance between the nostalgia of a classic and the conveniences of a modern vehicle.